Before we start with the music, just introduce yourself.
What up, y'all? It's Jermaine Dupri, hanging out on the streets of New York.
You have no idea what you got yourself into.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell is going on.
Okay. Well, you're going to have fun with this one.
All right, cool.
I'm going to play you some songs. You got to name the artist.
Okay. Do I stop it?
Whenever you want, yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm going to let the beat play. Peter Piper, Run-DMC.
Tell me about Run-DMC.
I went on tour Run-DMC when I was 12 years old. 12 or 13 years old. I remember hearing this song for the first time. I was here in New York. They performed this record at the Apollo live on WBLS, and I heard it. Matter of fact, I heard it before then. Russell Simmons lived in the Village, so he had an apartment on top of Tower Records, and he played this song for me and my dad.
Wait, so you went on tour with them?
Yeah.
What were you doing?
I was dancing.
That's why in the beginning you brought it back.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
It's just inside you.
I guess it's just inside. It's hip hop. Is what it is.
One for one.
Okay. Really fast. Always Be My Baby. I think it's like my first #1 record with Mariah Carey.
I had to play that song because that's one of the greatest songs ever.
Oh, thank you.
Before she even starts singing, it's interesting to start a song like that.
She's a melody queen. I learned from her. We recorded that song here in New York. That's funny. A lot of these songs is things, events that happen here in New York. Yeah.
So how often are you in the studio and you hear a song and you're like, this is a hit?
Nowadays, that's what people are standing around hoping that I do. So, I mean, I try to do it as much as I can. It don't happen every time. You don't never know till it goes out.
2 for 2.
It's starting now. It's the same.
Wow. Okay. All right. I met Cameo. My father used to work for the group. I used to spend a lot of time at Larry Blackmon's house, who was the lead singer for the group. He was like the first black person in Atlanta I ever seen with a Ferrari, too. Like, they let me get on the stage and dance, perform with them one time at one show when I was younger.
How'd you make the transition from dancing into making music?
So I was on the Fresh Fest. That's what I was on tour with Run-DMC. And the Fresh Fest was a hip-hop tour.
This is the great Grandmaster. This is my brother Dynasty.
Twins, Jermaine.
I just wanted to be a b-boy, I guess that's what it was. I wanted to do graffiti. Like, me coming to New York and seeing all the graffiti and people doing like little tags like this right here. Like, I wanted to go back to Atlanta and do that to my city.
Yeah.
I started tagging, I started DJing, and the DJing led to me learning samples. And learning samples led to me asking somebody to make a record the way I wanted it, and they didn't do it. And that's when I realized I should become a producer.
When hip hop first started, it wasn't just music, like it was all interconnected. And music was a huge part of it. But
it was
music,
part of it.
Dance, graffiti, fashion, it was all so much more interconnected.
I don't think kids understand like being a b-boy is just as important as being a rapper. You know what I mean? Being a dancer is just as important as being a rapper. I think people look down at dancers now, like, oh, you a dancer. Like, being a dancer was the shit, like, you know what I mean? Like, and being a graffiti artist, like, if you look at, like, Basquiat and you look at, like, Herring, these guys, their graffiti pieces are damn near more expensive than people's houses.
Yeah.
Say Adams, that's one of my homeboys that was actually doing graffiti, and he did a lot of album covers for Def Jam. I actually came to New York to stay with him, and I learned a lot being here. I just learned, like, New York from all of these guys.
Right down there's a white building. That was Basquiat's studio. Like, right there, on this block.
Yeah, and it's probably got pieces in there that cost more than this block. That's what I'm saying. It's like, and Basquiat was a graffiti artist. So I just don't think people understand the importance of, like, other things in hip-hop.
Let's keep going.
All right, Marvin Gaye. This song just reminds me of like being a kid and just listening to the record. I see other people talk about this like their parents was like really into music. I think my mother and my father was really into like playing music around the house.
What kind of stuff were you listening to as a kid? Like, what was in the house?
This, Marvin Gaye, the Jacksons. If we had playlists back then, this song would be on the playlist and it would have all the records that's like close to this on the playlist. So that's basically what it was. Yeah.
Like, that song could come out today.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That beat and the rhythm and that
it feels
like,
it just feels like now. All right. Hall & Oates, right?
Yep.
I learned Hall & Oates from like digging in the crates. Once I started digging in the crates trying to find records, I just discovered these artists through hip hop. So hip hop introduced me to a lot of artists that I wouldn't normally listen to.
Yeah.
Once you start listening to these records, you learn who these artists are. A voice like that You can't ever forget that voice, you know? And that song, just listening to it just reminds me of like digging in the crates and just listening to music.
There's another Dig in the Crates one.
Yeah. This was more or less, the Gap Band, see, it's not like digging in the crates. That's more like, that would be on that playlist with the Marvin Gaye.
Yeah.
That would have been on there. That was like one of the records that I think was played in my house.
They would have got sampled a lot by a lot of different
100 millions
hip-hop
of times,
artists.
Yeah, one of those times. I had to make sure this was the original. Parliament, Flashlight, and the turnaround at the top of the song, the tick, 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 is the same turnaround in the Tupac How Do You Want It record. And you only learn this if you listen to music.
One of my favorite things about hip-hop is how you discover other music through it.
Yeah.
Especially as a producer.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, where did this come from? What is this? Because it's so much stuff is interconnected.
It's like, oh shit, I learned this and don't nobody else know this type thing.
All right, I got to start making these harder because it's too easy for you.
All right. All right, DeBarge. This was part of my dancing era though. Like,
Yeah.
this song reminds me of The Last Dragon. That dun 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 dun. It just reminds me of that era. And just like dancing, that's just what it is.
You still dance?
Yeah, I mean, well, my daughter's taking my dancing, I guess, and that's what she does.
You'll cut up though.
Yeah.
When you need to.
Yeah.
You got to get on TikTok and start.
Start dancing? Oh, hell no. Oh, Sheila. I know the song. I'm trying to remember who the person is.
Here we go. Got him on a deep cut.
Damn, I'm so blank. I know exactly who this is. I'm blank. Oh, wow. This is Ready for the World.
Let me play you just one more. The first time I heard this song,
Okay.
I just like became obsessed with it. And the music video, I became obsessed with.
Come on. Oh, yeah? Why?
It's just fire. I don't know what to tell you. Who's this?
Jagged Edge featuring Ellie.
I just love this song.
That's what's up. All
I
right.
can remember specifically watching the music video.
In making music, you always have a job, right? And the job is to try to create the vibe that you want the song to live in, right? So we wanted to create a song that was a club record. We wanted to create a song that felt like the summer. So to hear you say that it sounded fun, you know what I'm saying? It feels like we did our job, but it was hard to get to that space. All right.
That was a pleasure.
Yeah, I only got one wrong. Well, I
Yeah,
get
you
one
crushed
wrong.
it.